welcome back to our Stone Age channel. Today we are going to look at fire. By the end of this video you will learn how they might have made fire in the Stone Age and be able to do so yourself. So what did fire mean to people in the Stone Age? Well, fire meant warmth, fire meant protection, and fire meant better digestion, less energy going to their stomachs, more energy going to their brain. Their jaw muscles are actually changing shape because they don't have to chew the food so much. So now they've got more going on in their brain, less going on with the muscles in the jaw, and now that they can develop language. So actually fire meant communication. So let's look at how they might have made fire in the Stone Age. They also would have used friction. So they would have used hand drill and they would have used bow drill, and that is what we're going to show you. So in the Stone Age, energy was super important, calories were super important. So where possible, they distributed that. They worked together to be more efficient. So today, I'm not going to make bow drill fire on my own. I'm going to call in my tribe member, Dan, to come and make fire with me. Dan?
Hello, I'm here to help you make fire.
Hello.
Yeah, together we are stronger.
We are indeed.
We're going to do a bow drill fire, aren't we?
We are going to do a bow drill fire.
Awesome. Haven't done it for a while, so we'll see how it gets on.
Do you want to lunge beforehand?
We could do a little. There we go. That's good.
Great. I'll go and get your kit.
You go and get the kit. Okay, so we have our fire kit here. Let's quickly run through the stuff we've got. We've got our bow, and that's got our rawhide string on it. We have our fireboard. It's been used many times here. That's what we're going to drill into. And we have our spindle that's going to drill into there, make some embers, and deep down in the bottom of the bag here, we've got our bearing block. That is our fire kit right here. Very simple. And somewhere else we should have an ember catcher. There we go. We've got our ember catcher there too. Right, let's have a look. So I've got my stone tool, and we are just going to make a bundle using the inner fibres of the cedar tree. And all we're doing is scraping those fibres. And we'll get these lovely ultra fine bits of fibre there that are almost matching my beard. We can make fire. And in the Stone Age, when we've lived in the wild, should I say, when we've lived in the wild, we did everything together. Nothing was a one-person band. If fire needed to be lit, we'll come together and we'd all do it together. We used hand drill fires where we'd all stand in a circle or kneel in a circle, and we'll all give it a go. So we're all not getting tired because we need to preserve our calories. And that's what Naomi and I will be doing next. We're going to be doing the bow drill together. But first of all, we've got to make our tinder bundle. So how the bow drill works is very simple. We're going to drill it into that hearth. It's going to create friction. The friction's going to make dust. The dust is going to heat up. The oxygen's all around us. And then at some point that will ignite into a nice little ember. And then we can put it in our bundle and blow it into flames. Now we are starting with the bow drill, the friction. We're working together to get that friction going to make it nice and easy. We're just burning in at the moment, so we're making a little notch. Well, we're making a little divot in the board just to burn in so the spindle sits there nicely. As we make a nice burn in there, as we've done now, we will lift it up, and then I can start carving a notch in the piece of wood with a piece of flint. And this notch is where all the dust from drilling into the wood will sit and stay nice and warm, heat up, and then ignite into a small ember. Using stone tools, it's a bit different than using a saw and a knife. It just takes a little bit more time, but does the job equally as effective. And who doesn't enjoy using stone tools that are just around you to create and make stuff?
Now our notch is made, we're just preparing that little bit of dust that we had earlier. We'll get ourselves set up, working together as a team. You know, it's all about calorie efficiency right now. If we were living in the wild, we just need to save all our calories and just be a bit more efficient. So doing this together anyway is a communal thing. Everywhere around the world, they make fire together in all the tribes that they live in, because it is, everyone sits around the fire once you've lit it. So you might as well put all your energy into it together so you have more energy to do other fun things. Now we'll drill down, adding a lot of pressure, just a lot of friction in that build that dust notch up. And in a moment, we would have made fire. There we go, you can see that lovely continual plume of smoke. Just growing there, nice and slowly. Now, for also more efficiency, what Naomi's getting in her bag right now is a cramp ball or a King Alfred's cake fungus or mushroom. There it is there. It looks like a coal, and we use that for a coal extender. So we just add a little bit into the bundle as well, which helps this coal grow and gives us a better chance, especially in these really cold conditions and wet conditions, damp conditions, to get the fire going. So this shows our ancestors just in tune with everything, using everything around them to make their situation easier. There we go, we've moved the bundle over. Naomi's now going to start blowing into that and using the breezy day as well to help ignite it. This is the bit where we take our little bit of time. So fire like this, fire by friction, has been around sort of Neolithic times, 10,000 years, I think, of making fire by friction like this, which is amazing. Before that, they were making fire using iron pyrites, nearly 400,000 years ago in a place called Barnham in Suffolk. That'll be in another video, we'll show that. But today, we're just doing fire by friction, we're rubbing sticks together. How they would have found out about this, probably, from drilling stuff with a piece of wood, drilling into another piece of wood to make a hole, and that could have made fire, could have got hot. There we go, we have our fire right there. Special moment, releasing the trapped sunlight from the trees. Making fire in the Stone Age. Now, what we didn't do is we didn't prepare all our sticks and twigs around us. But fortunately, they're quite dry because of the wind. And I'm just off camera collecting loads right now to build our little fire up. But that's how they would have made fire in the Stone Age with the bow drill method.
So it's fantastic. We managed to get our fire with our bow drill, and now it is just starting to rain.
We need to move to a shelter, so...
And we need to take the fire with us.
How are we going to do that?
Well, we are going to carry it with us using a mushroom and some bark.
See that in the next video. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video for Carrying Fire to the Wild.
To the wild.